Before you begin these exercises, it's important that you know a couple cool tricks to do. The first thing we want to show you is how to insert a button or a shape. So these are going to be able to trigger your macro as you write your macro codes. Previously, before we had these new exercises in place, we had these lectures in section 7, which we'll expound on a little bit more, but I'm going to show you the very basics of how to create a button. You click on Developer tab, you go to Insert, and at the bottom under ActiveX Controls, you just find this little button symbol. And then click anywhere and you have a button. You can right click and go to Properties, and that will allow you to change the caption. If you click on Caption here and type in whatever you want, or click Me. I'm not going to go into that much in this video, and then you simply double click on it, and that will automatically take you to the code that you need to do. So you can type your code directly in here. Instead of putting sub or whatever, you already have a sub, which is the button click. Okay, so you just type your code in there, and whenever you click the button, that code runs. The next thing that you can do is go to the Insert tab, and let's see here. Let's go to Shapes, and let's just choose this oval, rounded rectangle here. And you can click that and drag it to whatever size you want, and you can just start typing. Click Me. You can center that. You can make it whatever font size you want. You can even use these different shape things here. But that is the essence of, for this, you don't actually double click to insert your code. You right click and you go to Assign Macro, which is where if you have a macro that you've written in one of the modules, you can just click on that and assign it and hit OK. And at that point, instead of looking like this, it'll look like a normal clicky arrow. So when you click on it, that would run the macro. This one, you actually go into design mode, developer design mode, and then you can select it and double click on it in order to update your code. So those are two different ways to add a button. The other thing I want to make sure you know is how to run the macro recorder. You've already seen the macro recorder and hopefully you've experimented with it, but just to reiterate, you click on the Developer tab and you go to Record Macro, and then you hit OK, or you click Enter, maybe type a special name for it, but essentially you just do some stuff. And then you hit stop recording when you're ready. And then when you go to Alt F11, you go to the Visual Basic Editor, under the new module that just appeared, you now have the code. It told me I selected this, and I typed that, selected this, typed that, etc. So that's how to run the macro recorder if you don't know how to do an action. These 3 lessons will be essential for your development skills, and they will be very helpful for the assignments. So have fun with the exercises. If you have questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put them in the forum, and we will address them. We'll help you. We're a team. We want you to succeed. So we'll see you in the forum. Thanks.